I know what a lot of you are thinking right now. I am fully aware what everyone is thinking. Oh, I thought you guys gave up on this. It's already 6:30 p.m., right? People thought, oh, it's a Wednesday. I had someone DM me today. Big Mike, believe it or not. What's going on, everybody? It's me, it's Steve, it's Mike.
What's up?
This is Let's Talk NXT. It's Wednesday. It is almost 6:30 p.m. here on the East Coast. Rainy, chilly day over here.
Yeah.
I had someone DM me today. Someone DM'd like, "Damn, NXT must have been that bad that you guys are not even going to review it today."
It was an okay show.
Yeah.
I just had priors. I just had priors to deal with.
No, I
That's why we're
understand that.
doing it late.
I know.
Yeah.
Listen, man, you got things going on. I was watching the Champions League. Fucking Manchester City sold. Pain, bruh. Fucking pain.
See, just like how a crapshoot it is to bet on soccer, that's how it's gonna be when March Madness come around. So prepare yourself.
Oh man, March
Yeah.
Madness, right?
Yeah, March Madness. I never bet.
I'm not gonna be here.
Good choice. Good choice.
I'm
Good
not
choice.
gonna be. Hopefully, you go. Let's go. Scarlet Knight. Let's go Rutgers. Let's go. Who am I kidding? There you go. Let's go. Seton
They
Hall.
can barely beat Michigan.
Let's go. Seton Hall Pirates. Let's go. I don't even think they're qualified, or I don't know how that works out. But the best on YouTube today. ATP. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Brandon.
Thanks, Brandon.
Appreciate that, Brandon. Appreciate that. What's up, Dolores?
Hey, Dolores.
How's everybody doing today? So, Big Mike, NXT from last night. I will say, what you think, Big Mike?
NXT from last night was a decent show. Not even gonna lie to you. Decent show. Nothing to really rave about. It's better than last week's. I tell you that. I tell you what, Bobby.
I tell you what, Bobby. I mean, there's some matches to be excited about for next week. Next week you have Mako Satomura versus Zoe Starks. Next week. And also next week, Big Mike, maybe this might get people to tune in that, it's Tyler Bate versus him.
Really? Versus Carmelo Hayes?
That's gonna be ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, man, that's like a little that's a little juice off the bone there, if you will,
Yeah.
So there's that. They announced. So there's that. Again, I thought the show overall was pretty solid show. And again, they have a roadblock coming up. There's going to be Mako Satomura versus Roxanne Perez. That should be a fun one.
So that's next week.
No, so Mako Satomura and Roxanne Perez, that's going to be at Roadblock on March 7th. The Tuesday after Revolution. But next week, it's going to be Mako Satomura versus Zoe Starks. And then you have Carmelo Hayes versus Tyler Bate next week.
Okay.
So that's basic. So again, they're stacking up the card, man. They're really what's what I'm looking for here. They're really putting this show. They're trying to get people to watch. Let's put it that way. They're getting folks to watch, or trying to, for that matter. Right?
Yeah.
But let us know, guys, your thoughts in the chat. Did you enjoy NXT or not? Let us know, and all that fun stuff. All right, you can follow.
How does my audio sound? Does it sound good?
It sounds beautiful. Why? Why would it not sound beautiful?
Just asking. I changed my microphone.
You got a new mic?
No, to my headphones. My headphones mic.
Okay, that's fair enough. I mean,
okay.
At least you can.
Clear.
Good. At least you can make your mic work. Unlike some folks, you know what I mean. But so again, if you are new to the YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button down below. Give the video a big old thumbs up. Share it through social media and all that fun stuff. We'll be live later on today at I think 10 p.m. over on the True Heel Heat Twitch channel for Power Slap League.
Power Slap League.
The best. That's right. The Power Slap League. There you go. Stark. Get her name right. It's Zoe Stark, niece of Tony Stark. Zoe Stark.
Sorry, black folks, we like to put S's on everything. So sorry. It's a force to have it.
Also, guys, check out the latest live reaction or watch along. It's the watch along, right? With the reactions to The Last of Us over on Romeo's channel.
Yeah, for Romeo Anthony channel. Please check that out. Really good edit. I watched the whole video.
This guy right here was on it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it was a really good episode. Can't wait for the next episode, man.
Yes. Did they make you cry, man? I saw Romeo was. Oof.
It made Romeo cry.
Yeah, I did. It did. I saw that. So, without further ado, guys, listen, man, we rambled off for a little bit here. We got to get this out of the way. Dynamite's about to be on 90 minutes. So, without further ado.
So, what do you guys want to talk about?
God damn it. Wrong button.
Let's fucking go.
There you go. Much better. Much better. So, the show opened up with Ilya Dragunov versus Trick Williams, Mike. If you remember last week, there was a little confrontation, right, with Ilya and Trick Williams, with Carmelo and all that stuff. And, this is like probably the first time we've seen Trick Williams finally, in a one-on-one action. And normally with someone like him, he's the mouthpiece for Carmelo. He's, the person you go through to get to Carmelo, right?
Yeah.
You would think they would throw him, a tomato can opponent, someone from Level Up,
Well, Trick Williams is that. If you really think about it.
I know, but you would think they'll throw him, a ham and egg, like Bobby Heenan would say back in the day.
Maybe.
But no, they threw him Ilya Dragunov. They threw him right into the wolves. Ilya Dragunov, former NXT UK champion. I thought for an opener, it was pretty good.
Yeah. Trick Williams, man, he's getting a little better in the ring, man. It's good to see.
Indeed it is. He's getting good in the ring. Somewhere in this match, JD McDonough came out, but it was all said and done. A torpedo Moscow on Williams for the pinfall win. So Ilya Dragunov got the win over Trick Williams. And I look forward to seeing what they do with Ilya now. I mean, obviously, him and JD McDonough. JD, don't Google me, right? But we'll see.
Yeah, JD Mc, don't Google me.
Or our buddy Chase Gage would say, JD nuts in your mouth. That was classic. I'm sorry. That was fucking classic. We get a video vignette of Jinder Mahal ahead of his match against NXT champion Bron Breakker for the title later in the night. Mahal referenced Dolph Ziggler beating Breakker for the NXT championship and promised to ruin all the plans and bring a new surprise to win the NXT title. So there was that hyping up the match. We get Josh Briggs and one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions and Fallon Henley were backstage concerned for Brooks Jensen and Kiana James. Brooks Jensen just sounds like two different last names, by the way. It does.
Brooks Jensen.
Yeah, it sounds like they just put two last names for his name. Like, what the fuck, yeah. And Kiana James. Henley said that she would confront James in person to apologize. You remember last week, right? Our boy Brooke Jensen about to you about to get it on. Remember, Big Mike, you about to get it on.
Yeah, and he got cock blocked by his own people.
Word, yeah. It's so terrible, right? So now she wants to make amends and apologize. So that was happening later on in the night. We get Tyler Bate, who came out to the ring, cut a promo. And despite their hecklers who were chanting, "We want Goldberg," and no, we don't, Bates said that despite his downs, he was excited as NXT was going to embark on a mystical journey. But then the schism of Jagger Reed, Rip Fowler, Joe Gacy, and your favorite Mike, Ava Rain,
Yeah.
interrupted. And
She's a little
Gacy
cutie,
said,
man.
I guess so, respectfully.
I don't care what
Ga-
nobody says, man. That's probably the most unpopular opinion, but I like her. She's a little cutie.
respectfully. Don't let Nikita Lyons hear you say that. Gacy said that the journey a man takes matters. It was just a cause of whom he surrounded himself with. The four tried to surround Bate, but Chase U, Andre Chase, Duke Hudson, Tia Hale came to attack the schism ahead of the match of the Dyad and the team of Hudson and Chase.
Mm-hmm.
Your thoughts on that, Mike? Any thoughts on that?
Yeah. I wonder how this is going to play out, because you saw last week that the schism was kind of messing with Thea Hill a lot, playing mind games, and it sort of played out here as well. And she thought that she thought she had her friends with her. She thought she was a big girl, and she still ended up messing up.
Yeah, that too. And this match overall, for what it was worth, thought it was okay. Nothing to really go insane about here. Everyone had good back and forth. Chase argued with Rain, which allowed Fowler to attack Hudson, Zanek, before he hit, and before he and Ree hit the double code breaker on Hudson for the pinfall win. Hudson and Chase argued after the match. So there's that. So we're look like we're getting the planting of the seeds of deception, right? Of separation, of that matter, right? In Chase U.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, I hate to see it happen because, to be honest, Duke Hudson by himself
Mm-hmm.
just ain't it.
Yeah, I mean, he was in NXT UK, right?
No, he was in NXT. Just that they never really used him. Remember, he was part of that breakout tournament that they did every year, the one that Carmelo
Oh
won.
yeah. He was in that. Okay.
Yes, they never really used him. Remember, he was feuding with in 2.0. He was feuding with Cameron Grimes. Remember the guy who was there at one time and
I remember that too.
never to be seen again. Got his head shaved bald. Remember? Yeah, that guy. So there was that. But I hope I don't know. We'll see what happens with all this, right? What else happened here? We get a Von Wagner and Mr. Stone who argue backstage before Tony D'Angelo and Stax interrupted them for stealing D'Angelo's shot against Wesley. D'Angelo challenged them to a match, but Wagner declined the match because Mr. Stone asked him. D'Angelo and Lorenzo talked trash to Wagner before Wagner accepted D'Angelo's challenge. So that's a match for later on. For that happened later on in the night.
A little question for you. Do you think they need to add 2 more people to Tony D'Angelo's thing? It's just him and Stax.
I mean, Stax is now the underboss, right?
Yeah, he's the underboss, and in any family, there's a tree. There's the Don, underboss. Actually, there's a consigliere or a consigliere, or however you want to pronounce it, next to the Don. Then the underboss. Then there's capos.
And then you have
the capos.
And then the foot soldiers, right? Like the foot soldiers.
Well, the associates.
Yeah.
Well, the soldiers and then the associates, but that's too many people.
I know. I mean,
nonetheless,
I'll be honest, and we'll get into this in a little bit.
Put up Frantic World's comment.
What's going on, Frantic World? What you want to say, Big Mike?
Hold on.
I know which one you're playing, Big Mike.
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
Who is that? I don't know who Brady Booker is.
Remember the dude with the long hair who's be part of Chase U?
Oh, him. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, him. So yeah, him. Yeah,
good for him. Good for him.
Good for him. Yeah, getting back on his feet. I forgot his name in WWE. I forgot his name already. That's how sad it is, right?
Yeah, I thought he had a good segment before he got released too.
Yes.
Yeah, Bahati Hayward.
Yeah.
Bodie Hayward. Bodie Hayward.
Brody Hayward. Yeah, there you go. Bodie Hayward.
I'm thinking about Big Body Javi. That's why I said Hottie.
Hey, look at that, Big Mike. You're becoming a fan of
I
Big
hate
Body.
Big Body Javi. That dude sucks.
Hey, Matt. But listen,
you know what
man.
he reminds me of? You know what he reminds me of?
Who?
Kona Reeves.
Kona Reeves. Whatever. Oh, that's a name I've not heard in a long time.
Long time, right?
You know what happened to him? You know what happened to him? You know what happened?
Capital G, double O, double N, double E. Gone.
Yeah, he got released, right?
I think so. I don't recall, but hey, listen, at least he's sleeping well.
Who is this lady? Yeah. You say he's sleeping well.
Tatum Paxley.
Oh, okay.
Good for
Didn't
him.
even know that.
Yeah. From there, we had Drew Gulak and Charlie Dempsey, who were interviewed backstage by Mackenzie Mitchell. Gulak said that in order to succeed, you need to not be afraid of snapping people's limbs to win, which described Charlie Dempsey, but not his former protege, Hank Walker. I'm going to say this right now, Big Mike, that darn Hank Walker, in the next couple of weeks.
Capital G, double O, double N, double E. Gone.
That's bad of you. Why would you say that? You want him fired?
The way things are going.
I mean, folks, where's the lie?
Everybody deserves a job, man. Come on.
Don't get me
What's
wrong
wrong with you?
But you know what it is. Remember how they say in NXT they give everyone a 3-month trial. If you're not showing any progress, you're out. Remember that?
I guess so.
That would happen to what's his name? Bobby, whatever the fuck. Body Hayward has. What happened to him?
Oh, Bodie Hayward.
Yeah, remember that? Yeah, that guy.
You just said his name 2 minutes ago, and you forgot how to pronounce his name.
Hey, man, it happens. Sometimes things happen. What can I say? Sometimes I can say shit that's not confirmed, and whatever. Anyway, there's also a vignette, Big Mike, by your precious Nubian queen, Sol Ruka.
Oh man.
As she continues to try new things in order to improve in every aspect possible.
Beautiful woman. Beautiful woman.
I think Hank is going to wrestle good. I think his character is he can't wrestle. He just wants to learn. I hope so. And he's just fooling everybody. That's what I hope.
Yeah, that's a good gimmick to have. Yeah, I'm just here to learn. I wish I can have that job. I'm just here to learn, man.
Yes.
Somebody teach me.
You know who he looks like, dude?
Who?
An overweight Seth Rogen.
I mean, Seth Rogen was at a point in time overweight.
That's what he looks like, an overweight Seth Rogen who works custodial at a middle school or at a college, university, janitorial.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he looks like yeah.
How you doing? What's going on, Spaz Phoenix? Sol Ruka can get it, Nikita Lyons can get it, and Gigi could get it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I 100% agree. 100% agree on that. Anyway, let's move on here, Mike. Let's move on here. We had JC Jane versus Indy Hartwell. This match did not go so long, even though this was the new JC Jane, right? This was the new JC Jane. Did she have new music? I think she did, right? New music, or
yeah, says her name in the beginning, JC Jane.
Yes,
JC Jane.
And it got interrupted because Gigi Dolan came out and attacked JC Jane.
Gave her the beats.
Gave her the beating. Threw her around, and there was that. So Indy Hartwell won by disqualification. My bad. No, JC Jane won by DQ. So there's that. I mean, I would have waited for her to be. I would have waited to bring Gigi back at least till Roadblock. That's just me, of course. Because you really want to sell the fact that she got hurt.
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay. From there, we get Roxanne Perez and Mako Satomura training backstage in Satomura's dojo because Satomura told Perez that in order to win, it comes from the heart, not the body. Big Mike, you saw these clips just like I did. What did you think of the training methods of the legend herself, future Ballot Hall of Famer Mako Satomura?
She can screw off all of that for a warm up. That wasn't a warm up. That was the actual. That was the actual deal. 1,000 squats ain't no way that's a dang warm up.
Listen, Mike, I did 45 squats. Remember?
Well, you were supposed to only do 10, but
I had to do a 45.
Wait a minute. Are you comparing 45 squats to 1,000 squats?
Hell no. But hey, listen, if I can do 45,
but what is your point, though? What is your ultimate point?
She's an athlete. She's getting paid. She's literally being trained by under the tutelage of a legend in Mako Satomura. Do you have any idea how many jabronis right now at the indie feds who would literally, kill to train with someone of a legend of a name of Mako Satomura?
I know one of them.
Who?
She's out of WWE.
Well, fan time, buddy.
Money.
Fan time. Money. Man, well, look at her now. She's a champion again. But you get the gist. You get what I'm saying.
Yeah. I get you.
The way y'all love Nikita, she's gonna be dry and dusty.
What do you mean?
Well, she was interviewed backstage as well. And I guess she was interrupted by Tiffany Stratton.
They interviewed Nikita Lyons?
Yeah, but she was in crutches, though. She vows to be back under a year, back in the ring. So
if she's back under a year, then we're about to get some good times, baby.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
So there's that. Reading the comments here. Tig o biddies. Dolores not dry and dusty. Oh, come on.
Yeah. Oh
yeah.
Man.
Anyway, let's continue here. We had Zoe Stark being interviewed. Zoe Stark was interviewed backstage and promised that she was done with Sol Ruka before challenging Mako Satomura to a match, which will happen next week. We had the Gallows Boys of Mark Coffey and Wolfgang versus Idris Inofe and Malik Blade. Match was okay. Nothing to go crazy about here. Obviously, the NXT Tag Team Champions got the win. That being Gallus, right? After Gallus, after hitting their Power Slam combination on Blade for the pinfall win. After the match, two peeps brought a cake to congratulate Gallus for their 2-year anniversary of losing the NXT UK Championship to Pretty Deadly. And the Gallows Boy, obviously, they attacked the peeps before Pretty Deadly viciously attacked Gallus from behind with chairs and stairs.
Chairs and stairs. Chairs and stairs.
Yes, so there's that.
Remember TLC tables, ladders, and stairs? Remember that?
And stairs.
Remember that?
Yes. The good old days, man. The good old fucking days. What can I tell you, man? After this, we had Dabba-Kato, right? A vignette to remind Apollo Crews who helped them in every big moment, and stated that he came to hurt Apollo Crews for leaving him alone in the main roster and promised to be the one to take Apollo Crews out of the wrestling world. Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with that. You know, we had Stevie Turner interrupt the broadcast and debuted the Stevie Randomizer. She talked about Lyra Valkyria and her trajectory in NXT before saying that Valkyria was no match for her.
That's the streamer chick, right?
Yes, she is. Yes, the streamer chick. From there, we had Tony D'Angelo versus Von Geek, Von Dork,
Von Dudu.
Von Dookie, Von Diarrhea. The match began with the two locking up where D'Angelo hit a series of body shots and back elbows on Wagner. Wagner hit a series of corner spears, but D'Angelo responded with a ripcord jab before Wagner hit a scissors kick on D'Angelo. Basically, they're going back and forth, right? And it was all said and done, right? It was all said and done. Literally, Tony D'Angelo got the win. Wagner went for a third. I guess for whatever the fuck it was, right? The corner splashes, right? And D'Angelo, he basically escaped and hit two lariats and a belly to belly slam and a lariat and a spine buster on Wagner before connecting the belly to belly slam on Wagner for a pinfall win.
Yeah, this is hilarious.
Big Geico Caveman. Trust me. He they win. He they twin. Okay. Yeah, pretty much. I said it before. To me, Von Wagner is Dolph Ziggler on TRT. Dolph Ziggler on steroids, for those of you who are probably wondering, right? Yeah, nothing to go crazy about here. I mean, they're doing this whole thing where Von Wagner doesn't need Mr. Stone, you know. But you know what I say, Big Mike? When it comes to Mr. Stone and Von Geek, when it's all said and done, if the rumors are true, what they're saying,
Capital G, double O, double N, double E. Gone.
You just want to fire everybody, don't you?
I mean, listen, man. Bound to happen. Who knows, right? Who knows? From there, we got. You know what? The one thing I want to say. So I did say, you remember I was talking about earlier about Tony D'Angelo and Stack and how there should be more members, right, to their family.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about you, but the way they're doing all this, I get the feeling.
Don't say Von Wagner is going to join that.
No. I get the feeling that Stacks is going to turn on Tony D'Angelo and take over.
Take over what? They don't have anything.
Take over the Empire, whatever the fuck they have.
What
right?
Empire? They don't have anything.
In gimmick, right? The business.
In gimmick, they don't have anything.
I know that, but you get what I'm saying. He's going to turn on him and become the new Don.
I think it's too soon for that.
I know, but just the way when Tony D'Angelo was speaking, just the look on Stax' eyes, like you can just tell the look on his face, like, yeah, man, something's up here. I don't know.
Thank you, Romeo. Thank you. That is Vince Russo booking. No,
bro,
what's wrong with you?
Bro, I gotta tell you, bro. I gotta tell you. Okay, when I was booking WCW, bro, we were doing the darn thing. Well, yeah. Also, Tony D'Angelo challenged Stacks. My bad. He challenged Dijak to a match.
Yeah.
likely at Roadblock. I almost said Lockdown, but you know what I mean. Remit writes here: if Kenny Omega going to WWE, if Kenny Omega going to WWE, AEW is going to garbage bag like WCW.
Pretty much.
I guess so. Sounds like JD LOL. I guess so. I don't know. Anyway. Like I mentioned before, they interviewed Nikki Lyons backstage, right? And there was that. She got interrupted by Tiffany Stratton. Tatum Paxley, Ivy Nile talked backstage ahead of Nile's match against Alba Fire. Paxley hesitated, but promised now she would join her ringside for her match. Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams, they were talking backstage before Tyler Bate congratulated Williams for his efforts against Ilya Dragunov early in the night. Hayes praised Bates' abilities, but told Bates to keep his lane away from the NXT Championship because that was his. All you need to know here, man, Ivy Nile, Tatum Paxley. All you need to know, Alba Fire got the win, right? She got the win. She hit the gory bomb on Nile for the pinfall. So there was that. But Mike, again, I'm excited though. Next week we're gonna get Tony D'Angelo. We're gonna get Carmelo Hayes versus Tyler Bate.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good match.
It should be a good match, man.
Gonna be a really good match.
Yes, indeed it is. Indeed, Leo. Hopefully that gives them at least to 800,000. You know what I mean? Hopefully.
At least.
We'll see. What else happened here? We got Kiana James in her office before Fallon entered. Henley apologized to James for ruining her Valentine's Day incident. It was more of an incident for Brooke Jensen, let's be honest here. To which James accepted as long as she believed that she had Brooke Jensen's best interest. We also get an announcement from Wesley that he'll be doing the open challenge again next week. I wonder who's going to take the challenge. I wonder who. What do you think, Big Mike? Do you think it's going to be
I have no idea, but whoever's taking the challenge is losing, so it doesn't matter.
Man, we'll see. 1 second. Ooh. I sneezed there. My apologies. Oof. All right. After that, we got the main event, Big Mike. We got the main event. Bron Breakker versus Jinder My Balls. Jinder Mahal, former WWE champion. The modern day Maharaja. Big Mike.
The modern day Maharaja.
Right? Along with Indashir. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to be honest here, man. The match itself, man.
Yeah, I kind of figured this match was going to be garb, but it is what it is at this point.
Yeah, and again, I feel like Jinder did his part. Jinder Mahal did his part, and I like Bron Breakker.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I felt like Jinder Mahal did everything in his power to make Bron Breakker look like $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
Considering that, again, someone like Jinder Mahal is a former WWE champion. Say what you want about that run. It's in the history books, people. It's in the history books.
Yeah. I mean, as much as we were shocked and hated it towards when it started getting rolling, there was probably one good thing that came out of that WWE Championship reign, and it was
Baron Corbin losing
him running to the limo, getting out of the sky, out of the moon, the sunroof, and holding the WWE Championship while it drives off. That was the only good thing about that whole reign. Everything else sucked. Matches sucked. Everything.
Yes, I'm reading the comment here. certain breeds of spider actually wear droplets of water on their heads and back like hats to attract mates. The more you know.
All right, Spaz.
Um, um, okay. Alrighty then. Alrighty. I have no idea what that was. That some like riddles and poetry, whatever. Anyway,
Yeah.
the match wasn't it. Okay, and by the end of the match, granted, the Creed Bros got involved, right? To I guess make it even, right? So Indus don't get involved and all that stuff. But it was all said and done, Braun Breaker, what is the ugliest spear I've ever seen. Probably the timing wasn't there. It's fine. Got the win and still NXT champion. Based on the thumbnail that you guys see, Braun Breaker is still the NXT champion. And if you notice, up on the balcony, you see Carmelo Hayes. He's watching Braun Breaker
Soon.
And you think that'll be it. It's over with. No, but instead we get a graphic from Peacock. A Peacock graphic. And
We got a graphic of the cock.
Of Peacock, like the app itself on the WWE page, right? Of the app. And
yeah, we got a graphic of the cock.
Yeah, I guess so. And it ends up that Grayson Waller is backstage. Well, he was backstage. And he stormed the production truck. Waller said Waller basically called out
Not
Shawn
Walter.
Michaels. Imagine Walter. Yeah, Grayson Waller called out Shawn Michaels and invited him to a special edition of the Waller Effect.
Dude, we're about to get it, aren't we?
Um,
we're getting it, ain't we? It's happening. Shawn Michaels versus Grayson Waller. It's happening.
Here's what I think.
This is the only outcome I see.
No,
I do.
I'm good. This is what they do. You have Shawn Michaels pick someone to represent him.
He better.
At stand and deliver. And who's the one guy that would make so much sense? Considering how he left NXT? Johnny Gargano. Listen, he's not doing anything at WrestleMania. Let's be honest here. Gargano, until Tommaso Ciampa makes a comeback. And I'm not saying, we got to send Gargano to NXT for the long run. No. You could do the one match to stand and deliver. Right? Gargano versus Grayson Waller.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, Grayson Waller is main roster ready.
Yeah.
And that's a send-off.
That's who's send-off.
That's Grayson Waller's send-off, and he's on his way to the main roster.
Well,
that's what I do.
And they continue to feud as Vince McMahon shadow books Monday Night Raw.
Hey, man. From what I've heard, it was unconfirmed. You know what I mean? So,
we all know he's booking it.
You got the information for free. You have to pay for it. You know what I mean? But anyway, that's beside the point. That's around the point. Let's see here. Shawn Michaels said he got one more match in him.
Told you. I think we're getting this match. Huh?
Listen, man, if that's the case, then you know what, bro? Then you know what, Mike? If that's the case, I know my man here, he got one bad spear left in him. I can't do the voice, but you kind of get what I'm saying, okay? If that's the case. Okay? Yeah, that was NXT. That was NXT in a nutshell, Mike. For me, I'm going to give this show... I'll give it a C-, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
A C-, guys. Okay, C-. What you got there, Mike?
Nothing. What's in the show?
No more? It's gone now? It's gone? Okay,
end the
listen.
show.
All right, we're gonna end the show now. It was fun. See you guys. We got you guys out of here in time, just in time for you guys to get ready to watch Dynamite, right? Because it's gonna
Yeah,
be a
all
step.
three of us. All three of us.
Everyone that's tuning in, get you ready to go watch AEW Dynamite. It's gonna be a crazy show tonight. Oh man, yo, they better hit that million viewers, man. I don't know about you, Big Mike, but I get the feeling, man.
They're not gonna hit 1 million.
No, they're not. I say about they'll be lucky to get 800,000.
You know what?
Over under.
I didn't think Raw was gonna pop a 2 million. So if Raw can pop a 2 million, they can get 900,000.
Shit.
I say they get 900,000.
You say that, Mike?
I say that.
Okay, 900,000 it is. The T-shirt company falling, bro. No, they're not. Come on, be nice. Be nice. Waller versus Switchblade. Oh, me. And
I don't know about that.
just thinking about that. Right? Fuck! All right, we're gonna wrap things up now. Thank you all for tuning in today. We back tomorrow for Sad. Something about Dynamite. I'd say about there you go, 830K from Romeo. If you gotta say be nice, hey man, be nice about it. That's all. Come on. Anyway, I will say tomorrow is 3:00 good, Big Mike.
Yeah, 3:00 is fine.
3:00 tomorrow. 3:00. We're gonna do Sad. Tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern time. That'll be the AEW Dynamite review. Also, around the point this Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Because there is an Impact Wrestling pay-per-view. I think it's No Surrender. I could be wrong on that.
Romeo, y'all doing a watch along?
I think they are. So, let's see here. What? My bad. It's called Fallout.
No Surrender. You stuck in 2007.
Okay, so the big match is confirmed for this Saturday at No Surrender Fallout Night 1 at Sam. Okay.
So it's called No Surrender and Fallout.
No, okay. So it's called No Surrender, but they're calling it the Fallout, I guess. That's what they're calling it. It's No Surrender. So there's that. We'll be, we might be joining the brothers over there on their channel to watch it, likely. But also, there is a big possibility that we might be. What's going on here? What they're saying here? Okay, it didn't do with me. Okay. No Surrender is live. Fallout is the taping on Saturday. Okay. $9.99 on Fight. Listen, you can get this for free. Listen, Dolores, I don't know if you know this or not, but Big Mike, you know the vibe, right? You can get No Surrender for free $99. Free $99.
So it's gonna be on Fight. It's gonna be on Fight for $10 a month.
Nah. I guess it's
Is it included with the Fight Plus?
Let's see here. Let me see here. Let me find out for you, Big Mike. Hold it down. Let me check. I don't know, Big Mike. I don't say. Let's see here. I can't even. No, it's not. Well, I tell you what, Dolores, you can get this for free $99 over on Old Reliable. Over on Peruvian Fight TV. That's right, y'all. Peruvian Fight TV. You can get it. Wow, what's so funny?
If you want to know, just ask Caden.
Okay. Oh my God. Well, we'll talk about that tomorrow on SAD. All right, we're gonna wrap things up here, guys. You guys have been awesome as always. All right. Thank you guys for joining us on this late Let's Talk NXT. For myself, for Big Mike. Enjoy Dynamite. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow on SAD, something about Dynamite here on the Around the Point Network. Peace out, everybody.
So, what do you guys want to talk about?